If you have a house in Jackson Township, Ohio, and you're looking to sell fast, easily, and conveniently, then this video is for you. My name is Dave Payerchin, and for over 14 years, we've been buying houses in and around Jackson Township. And in this video, I'm going to briefly explain why so many sellers of their house in Jackson Township prefer to sell to us as a direct buyer over working with some type of traditional buyer that's working with a real estate agent, and maybe they're relying on some mortgage company to provide the money and the loan to buy your house, because that could get very complicated and it could be very costly. So the reason people prefer to work with us is we're going to buy your house in Jackson Township in its as-is condition. So what that means is you don't got to fix anything, you don't got to clean anything, and you don't got to haul anything away. A typical conversation is something like, you can take anything that you want out of the house. So any family belongings, by all means, take anything that you want. Anything that you just don't need, you can leave behind. We will take care of it for you. And you don't got to fix anything. So you don't got to fix an outlet. You don't got to go to the Home Depot and be a weekend warrior and clean the backyard and, mow the grass. You don't have to do anything whatsoever, because what allows us to buy these houses in their as-is condition is we're a true cash buyer. We truly do not rely on a third-party bank or lender or something like that to approve this transaction. It doesn't matter the price. We're a cash buyer for your property in Jackson Township, and that means there's no third-party approvals, and we're going to buy the house in its as-is condition, because sometimes when you're working with these traditional buyers, I'm not here to talk bad about anybody, I'm just explaining what the process is. But first off, if they're a traditional buyer who's working with a real estate agent, well, there's going to be some commissions involved, and they're going to expect somebody to pay it. Oftentimes, it's the seller of the property, and this is money directly out of your pocket, and it's completely unnecessary. People love working with us because there are no commissions whatsoever. Keep your money. That is our slogan here. You can keep more of your money. Also, with a traditional buyer, with using a traditional lender or a traditional bank, well, they're going to send a formal inspector through this house, and these inspectors are paid to scrutinize your house. They're going to test every single outlet. They're going to test every single light switch. They're going to test every light bulb. They're going to come up with pages and pages and pages of things that are wrong with the house. It's intimidating, and quite frankly, it's pretty intrusive when this person is just nitpicking your house. It's very intrusive, and then if you survive this formal inspection, well, here comes the appraiser. And oftentimes they're even worse than the inspection that just happened, because the appraiser is working for their bank. And we all know the bank's best interests lie within themselves. They certainly don't care about you or really your situation whatsoever. Their only concern is nitpicking the property. Oftentimes they're going to want you to make repairs and things like that. That's why working with a traditional buyer, with a traditional lender, and with a real estate agent, it could be expensive, and there's a lot of hoops that oftentimes need to get jumped through. With us, you avoid it all. None of that happens. We're a direct buyer. We're going to buy it directly from you, and you're going to know exactly what you're getting at the closing table. So there's no fees or commissions or costs at all. The only thing that comes out of the sales price when we buy your house in Jackson Township is any mortgage that you currently have on the property, and our title company is going to find out exactly what's owed on it, and they're going to get all that paid off. And then if there's any back property taxes or property taxes at all of that gets paid, and then we start paying the property taxes the day that we close on it. But you're going to know exactly what you're getting at the closing table, and since we're a cash buyer, and since there's no formal inspections and whatnot, we're going to close when you want to. This is key. This is very important. It's often overlooked, but we're going to close when you want to. So if you want to close quickly, we absolutely could accommodate that. Or if you need flexibility, we can set a future target date. Whatever you want is what we're going to do. So if you have a house in Jackson Township and you at least want to see what your options are, and you want to see what we can buy your house for, give us a call today at 614-300-5151, or visit us online at sellhousecolumbus.com. Now, I know it says Columbus in the website name, but we're very active in Jackson Township and Akron, Kenton, across the entire state of Ohio. We were just founded in Columbus, Ohio, and that's why we never got rid of a new website name. That website's too good to get rid of here. So we buy houses in Jackson Township, and when we get on the phone, it's an easy conversation. We just need to know more about the house, just need to know more about your closing timeline so we could accommodate those needs, and we're going to make you a fair cash offer. If our offer works for you, great. We're going to get this thing done for you, communicate with you effectively throughout the whole process. But if our offer doesn't work for you, that's okay too. We'll simply shake hands and part as friends. There's never going to be any added pressure, sales tactics, or gimmicks, because we're not a call center located in some distant land. We're here. We're real people located in Ohio, and we're going to treat you like a neighbor as you deserve to be treated and be fair with you. This is not some call center. You know what I'm talking about. You probably get 100 different texts and these random texts, and oftentimes they mess up your name and they got, a thick accent because they're not even in the States. They're not even in the United States, and they're talking about your house in Ohio. That just smells like something's wrong, right? It is. Work with a local company. We have hundreds of references and testimonials, and we'd be happy to work with you as well. At least call us to see what your options are. So our phone number, once again, is 614-300-5151, or visit us online at sellhousecolumbus.com. We buy houses in Jackson Township for cash. We keep it easy for you. And my name is Dave Payerchin. I look forward to speaking with you, and I look forward to working with you.